Welcome to AI Brief, episode 228. Today we're diving deep into some major shifts happening right now across the AI and robotics landscape.
Yeah, quite a lot going on. We're talking aggressive new pricing for LLMs, some really big infrastructure acquisitions.
And even some fascinating, maybe surprising insights into how, people are actually starting to prefer autonomous services.
Exactly. And stick around, because later we'll highlight some handy AI tools to help boost your productivity too.
All right, let's get into it. First up, OpenAI. They've definitely sent a ripple through the market with their new GPT-5 pricing.
They've launched their latest flagship model, GPT-5, and the pricing is, well, it's really competitive. Aggressively so.
That feels like an understatement. I mean, this looks like it could genuinely trigger a significant price war in the large language model market, the LLM space.
Well, look at the specifics. The top-level GPT-5 API is 1.25 per million tokens for input, and then $10 per million tokens for output.
Right, and tokens are basically the bits of words or code the AI processes.
Exactly. So at that rate, it's just remarkably more affordable than similar models from Anthropic or Google right now.
That's a huge difference. And it's not just the price tag, right? GPT-5 is meant to be versatile, high performance, particularly good for coding tasks, I hear.
That's what developers are saying. They're already praising the performance and the price, and it's available now.
So for you listening, that barrier to entry for using really powerful AI, it just got a whole lot lower.
And this isn't just about saving money. It feels strategic. It could almost commoditize those basic AI capabilities.
Meaning everyone else needs to step up their game, differentiate on features or safety, not just price.
Pretty much. It makes advanced AI tech way more accessible, which should, spur innovation across loads of industries. It really pushes companies to get creative with integrating AI.
Okay, so if access is getting easier, you need the infrastructure to handle it. Which leads us nicely to SoftBank. Big news there. They've reportedly bought that old Foxconn GM factory in Ohio.
Right, in Lordstown. And it's for a massive AI infrastructure project. They're not just, repurposing it lightly.
What's the plan?
They'll be building AI servers there specifically for the Stargate data center project.
Ah, Stargate. That's the huge joint effort with SoftBank, OpenAI, and Oracle, isn't it?
That's the one. Bringing together capital, AI expertise, and cloud infrastructure know-how.
And this Ohio factory isn't the only piece, right? This is part of a bigger Stargate expansion. I remember hearing about a huge data center build in Texas, too.
Exactly. It's a wider strategy, building out significant AI infrastructure, potentially in multiple states and maybe even countries. Shows you where the big money is flowing in AI.
So locally, this means jobs and economic activity for Ohio, developing critical infrastructure.
For sure. But the bigger picture for you is just the sheer scale of demand for AI infrastructure. These enormous data centers are becoming absolutely crucial.
And it highlights how vital these big partnerships are. No single company can really build this stuff alone at this scale.
Definitely not. Okay, so shifting from that massive physical infrastructure to something more specialized, Meta's been busy acquiring.
Ah, yes. WaveForms, the AI audio startup. That's a strategic pickup for their new AI unit, Superintelligence Labs.
And it's their second AI audio acquisition just in the last month, so they're clearly focusing on audio capabilities.
What's WaveForms known for?
Well, their main focus is pretty interesting. They're trying to crack the speech Turing test, basically.
Yeah.
Making AI speech totally indistinguishable from human speech.
Okay, that's ambitious.
And they're going further, developing something they call emotional general intelligence. So AI that doesn't just mimic, but potentially understands emotional context in conversations.
Wow. And they've got some serious talent behind them.
Oh, yeah. Key people involved include Alexis Cano, who was previously at Meta and OpenAI, and Coralie Lemaitre, ex-Google, who actually co-created the neural nets for GPT-4o's advanced voice mode.
That's some serious pedigree. The deal terms weren't disclosed, but WaveForms was valued pretty highly before this, right? Like $160 million pre-money after a $40 million raise?
Correct. Shows how valuable these specialized capabilities are seen to be.
So what does this acquisition signal for you, the listener?
It highlights this ongoing trend. Big tech, snapping up specialized AI startups to quickly gain expertise in high-impact areas, like audio.
It points towards a future where AI can understand and generate speech, maybe even with emotional nuance, transforming customer service, content creation.
And just creating totally new user experiences that feel much more, well, human.
Yeah.
Or maybe even empathetic. It's a fascinating direction.
Okay, let's broaden out a bit now. Look at some other interesting developments in AI and robotics. We'll slow the pace just a touch here. First up, Unitree.
Right. They just launched that R1 humanoid robot, which got a lot of attention.
And now they've unveiled something else, the A2 Stellar Explorer. It's a quadruped, a four-legged robot, but apparently it's incredibly fast.
It really is. They're saying it can sprint faster than most other robot dogs out there right now, which is quite an engineering feat.
And beyond speed.
It's got a decent battery life, around 5 hours, and uses advanced AI for obstacle avoidance, so it can navigate tricky environments pretty autonomously.
So what are the potential uses? Where could this Stellar Explorer make a difference?
Well, think about rapid site inspections, maybe in dangerous areas, or speeding up logistics in huge warehouses, even research in remote locations.
Anywhere speed and agility are key, the market seemed excited.
Yeah, the Selected China Humanoid Robotics Index actually jumped 5% just on the announcement. Shows the buzz around these faster, more capable robots.
Okay, shifting to autonomous services on the road, Waymo's growth in San Francisco is kind of staggering.
It really is. They've already overtaken Lyft in ride volume there. And they look set to potentially pass Uber in, about 8 months or so?
But here's the kicker, right? They're doing this even though their rides are more expensive, like 70% premium.
And wait times are often longer, too. It's completely counterintuitive to standard market logic.
So what's going on? What does this tell us?
Well, it's leading to this really interesting insight. It seems many customers might actually place a negative value on having a human driver in some situations.
Meaning the absence of a human is becoming a feature people will pay more for.
It looks that way. It suggests a fundamental rethinking of value in transport, a real shift in consumer preference.
Maybe it's about predictability or privacy, less awkward small talk.
Could be all of those. But it implies that the human element isn't always the benefit we assume it is in service industries. It challenges a lot of assumptions.
Definitely something to watch. Okay, one more big update. Tesla. Reports are saying they're shutting down their Dojo supercomputer project.
Yeah, that's a big move. Dojo was their custom-built system specifically designed to train the full self-driving software, FSD, using all that footage from Tesla cars.
Why shut it down now?
Well, it comes right after a significant number of people from that team reportedly left. Around 20 members apparently quit to start their own data center services company, Density AI.
Ouch. So a talent drain might be part of it. What's Tesla's plan B for training FSD then?
The word is they're shifting focus to external partners, companies like NVIDIA and Samsung, to help meet their robotaxi goals.
So leaning on established players instead of building everything in-house for AI training, that's quite a pivot.
It is. It's maybe a more pragmatic path, relying on proven hardware and cloud providers. But it raises questions about whether they can hit those ambitious autonomous driving timelines depending on external partners. We'll have to see how that plays out.
All right, let's wrap up today with a quick look at some trending AI tools that you might find useful for boosting your own productivity.
Okay, got a good list here. First, if you're in web development or design, check out BugHerd.
What's it do?
It lets clients or users give feedback directly on the web page, and then it automatically turns that feedback into actionable bug tickets for the developers. Really streamlines that whole process.
Nice.
Okay, what's next? Athina AI. This one's for anyone working with large language models. It helps you spot and fix LLM hallucinations, when the AI makes stuff up.
Ah, very important. Does it do more?
Yeah, it also helps track your prompts and manage models in production. Basically helps make your AI outputs more reliable.
Got it. How about something for math?
Symbolab. This thing is powerful. It solves math problems from algebra right through to calculus.
And it shows its work.
Yep, gives you the step-by-step explanation so you actually learn how got the answer. Super useful for students or anyone needing a math refresher.
Okay, dealing with information overload at work.
Try Find a Work. It's an AI search tool for your company's stuff. It quickly finds documents, messages, tasks, whatever, across all your different apps like Slack, Google Drive, you name it.
Saves a lot of digging around. What about writing help?
Wordtune. It's an AI writing assistant. Suggests different ways to phrase things. Rewrite sentences for clarity or flow. Helps you nail the right tone. Great for emails, reports, anything really.
Improves your communication. What about productivity habits?
BeeDone. It's a combo to-do list and habit tracker. Uses AI nudges to keep you on track with your daily goals and habits. Gives you reminders, celebrates wins, helps build momentum.
Cool. And one last one for Mac users.
Raycast. It's a launcher app, but way more powerful. Uses keyboard commands, lets you run scripts, even has integrated GPT answers. Basically helps you do stuff much faster without reaching for the mouse.
Lots of great tools there. So quite a range we've covered today, huh?
Definitely. From huge shifts in LLM pricing and AI infrastructure.
To those really surprising consumer insights about autonomous cars, and then some practical tools you can use right now.
So here's something to think about as we wrap up. AI is accelerating, getting embedded everywhere. We're even seeing situations where people might prefer AI over human interaction, like in those Waymo rides.
So the question is, how does this change our basic idea of value across different industries? And with things moving so fast, how do we as individuals, as businesses, keep adapting and integrating these powerful new tools effectively?
Lots to consider there. If you found this deep dive valuable, please do follow AI Brief wherever you get your podcasts.
And maybe share it with a friend or colleague who's also keen on staying ahead in AI and robotics.
Thanks for listening. Until next time.